Hello everyone, in this video I'll be showing you how to beat the green monster of the swamp in Lives of P. The first phase of this is the green monster of the swamp, and then the second phase it becomes the puppet devouring green monster. So 2 phases, and it is very difficult. It has quite the health bar, and this one did take me a little bit of time to beat, but I found out this strategy that'll help you beat this boss as well. So if you saw there, I threw some thermite at it. Fire damage does a good deal of damage to this, so you want to get as many of those hits on. And I like to burst damage at the start of the fight if possible, since you have that Specter up, which can last into the second phase and make it a little bit easier. So whenever the Specter's out, I find that I play a bit more aggressive. I'm using the Puppet Ripper Scythe here, which has an incredible charged R2 attack that you see me using there. I'm going to try and get one off on here. There it is. It has a long reach to it and allows you to get in some of these critical attacks a little bit quicker, or fatal attacks a little bit easier. So I highly recommend using that weapon if you're having struggle with this boss fight, because it can keep you out of the range of a lot of its attacks while still allowing you to dish out your own. So when the second phase starts, I usually like to apply some type of imbuement to my weapon to deal a little bit more damage. You have to watch out for some more aggressive attacks like this one in the second phase. It gets a lot quicker, and these charge attacks, you don't do what I did there. You want to get out of the way as quickly as possible for it. So yeah, it becomes a bit more challenging during this puppet devouring green monster phase. So yeah, do what you can to keep your Spectre alive. There is some cubes you can use that will give it some extra health, and it can be valuable in a fight like this where you want to keep the aggro split between 2 of the characters there so that you can survive a little bit easier. Blocking the attacks when it does that is the best case, but that final attack is very difficult to block, so you got to be very mindful of that. By this point you should have gotten a good amount of pulse charges and quartz, so you can level up some of your abilities that way if you're finding that you still don't have enough strength to beat this boss. But if you have something to reduce DK, that will be a really useful item here, and I highly recommend equipping that. The one that removes it or the one that lowers the chance that you will get DK, because this likes to apply DK all the time. Now if you can get these fatal attacks in, this drains the health bar quite quickly, and a nice thing is it reduces that extra health that they can heal back. So if you can get those charged heavy attacks in, get that stagger in, do lots of blocking, because it's going to make this boss fight a lot easier. Surprisingly, my Spectre has stayed alive this whole time. I think since we were bouncing the aggro back and forth quite a bit, it was keeping it alive. And then we're down to this here. I had quite a few heals left, so I wasn't too worried. And then it took down the green monster. So thank you so much for watching. If you found this video useful, hit that subscribe button below, and I'll see you in the next video.